My name's Andy Tait. I'm a principal designer at LRF Designers in Hong Kong. My chairman gave me a call because he can attend one year, and that was last year. So I stood into the breach and enjoyed it so much last year that I came this year as well. I thought it was probably a combination of all of the above, but I felt that possibly it might not be as interesting as it was, frankly. And I was very surprised when I came here and found it was quite an exciting event. I think I just had a chat with Jonathan Needs on the telephone. He told me all about it, and it all made perfect sense. It was quite understandable. I thought it was quite a clever idea, and everybody talks about the speed dating analogy, but I think it was quite an easy concept to understand and embrace. For us as designers, we don't really get the opportunity to spend quality time with suppliers, and plus we bury our heads in the sand dealing with our own, servicing our own clients, existing client lists, so we don't maybe get the opportunity to market ourselves properly either. It was much better than what I expected. There's so many opportunities, both in the meetings and out with the meeting format, to meet with people and just get to know people on a more friendly basis. So it really fulfilled all my requirements, ticked all the boxes. We met some interesting suppliers, as I say, with some very innovative products, some of which have come to fruition over the last year, and so we've done some business with them. Other people, I think there's certainly work possibly in the offing for other suppliers, and both with our client contacts as well. I've made some new friends. Yeah, definitely. Good contacts with various suppliers in Europe that we didn't know before, so I've lined up a couple of trips to Europe out of it. Maybe we've used about half a dozen in the last year, I would say. Just through direct contact with the designer, rather than coming into our office and meeting our decorators, where it's difficult for us to really get so involved with the supplier level. Well, we'd like to think so, but I think it's very difficult, obviously, for European suppliers to come into our office, which is in Hong Kong, on a regular basis. So we try to see suppliers on a weekly basis, I suppose. Obviously when they're servicing specific projects, they're in quite a lot anyway, but it's difficult to get that vast spectrum of products in front of our noses at the right time. You convinced me. I mean, it's actually last year you convinced me, and I did promise that I would come back, and I've had a great time since I've been back. So. As I say, last year I felt it was very beneficial. I'd be surprised if it's as beneficial in some ways this year, because I knew what to expect. My expectations were quite high. So maybe it would be difficult to maintain that momentum this year, but fingers crossed. As I say, once again, we've met lots of interesting people, lots of interesting products, and we think we can use them. Yes, I would. It's concentrated time. It's not something that I can justify doing very often. But I think just for this 3-day period out of Hong Kong, I think it's been highly worthwhile. Although I've missed 2 presentations because of it. But our MD managed to step into the breach. Thank you, Charles. And it's all gone very successfully. So I've not been missed. Go for it. For sure. I think the word is getting out about high design. I think it's got a higher profile now than it had last year. I think last year was your first event in Asia. So everybody seems to be speaking about it. I know there's other competitors out there. There's probably packages or products that are closer to home for me, but I'm not really that interested in, frankly, bringing it to a resort environment like this. It's a good way to do it. It's a lot of fun for everybody involved.